Hi, my friends. So this is Mrs. Schlecht. This is a non-math video right here, but super, super, super exciting. So I got my ballot in the mail on Friday. Whoop, whoop. And I opened it and I almost started voting, but then I was like, whoa, Mrs. Schlecht, perhaps you find people might be curious as to know what's in here. So couple different things. So again, this just came in the mail like Friday night for me. But I talked to my classes about this voters pamphlet, and this came a couple weeks ago. And if you remember, the cool thing about this voter pamphlet is that inside there's information about like every single candidate that's running, also about any measures that are on the ballot. So what I mean by that is anything that might become law or whatnot, and all that stuff's on the ballot. So this voters pamphlet, if one of your 18 and older family members, friends, or whatever, it's like, I don't even know how to vote. This voters pamphlet, really, really, really cool. Okay, it tells you lots of information. So Mrs. Schlecht and Mr. Schlecht, we always go through this first and like we'll circle, what we like or whatever. So this is like a good tool to have handy. Okay. But here, my friends, is my actual ballot. So I have opened it. I haven't voted yet, but I have opened it. Let's kind of backtrack. So in this lovely envelope, which says official election mail, right? A couple different things. One, this is this little blurb, just kind of gives you a little information about the election. Also tells you where you can like drop your ballot off and stuff like that. So just a little information sheet right there. Okay. This though is the actual ballot. And you're probably like, wow, that looks really long, but it is, okay? And it's double-sided, okay? So there's different candidates here. There's different laws, different referendums, right, that are in here. And you'll notice that like next to each person's name, there's a box. So that's how you vote. So whichever candidate I support or whatever, I'd take my black pen and then I'd color in the box next to it. Always an important thing. Yeah, like I said, it is double-sided. So if one of your voting friends or family members is like, wow, that was like really quick, make sure that they know it's it's double-sided. Okay. So anyway, you vote. Okay. You vote, vote, vote. And then there's this other little secrecy sleeve that you put your ballot inside. And the reason that you do that is in case anyone is trying to like hold up your ballot right to the light to try to see how you voted, they won't be able to see it. So it's like your little privacy little sleeve, right? So I put my ballot inside the little cozy security sleeve. And then here's like the outer envelope that you put it in. Okay, so I do that. Even comes with like adhesive that you just peel and stick it down. Okay. Once you get to this point, couple different things. One, super duper important, on the back, there's a place for your signature. So, you got to fill out your signature part. That's super duper important. But then two other things. One, you can put a stamp on this and then you can just put it in your mailbox or any, like those big blue mailboxes around town, and it will be delivered where it needs to go. Or, and this is what Mrs. Schlecht chooses to do, all throughout Bremerton and Kitsap County, there's different like drop boxes just for ballots. So I live really close to the Sylvan Way Library that has a drop box. So once I fill mine out, that's just where I go to drop it off. And then something super duper cool, there's a website. It's like my vote or myballot.com. I can't remember. I'm sorry, my friends. I can totally get that information to you if it's super duper important. But the cool thing is that if you go onto that website, you can track your ballot. So I was able to track mine to see when it left the post office and when it was making its way to Mrs. Schlecht's house. Mine now says delivered because it was delivered to my house. And then once I submit it, it will also tell me when my vote's been counted. So that's pretty cool. So again, my friends, it doesn't matter who you vote for. It really doesn't. I mean, I know you guys are not 18, so it's not going to be you voting, right? But please encourage all of your family and your friends who are over 18 who are able to vote. Please make sure, one, that they're registered to vote, and two, that they vote. And again, it doesn't matter who you decide to vote for. It doesn't matter if you decide to just write in all of your candidates. Most important thing is that you vote, and your ballot's double-sided, so make sure you check both sides. Happy voting.